Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video. This is Stone with Sequoia Detail in Humboldt County, California. This video is of a Mini Cooper that we've detailed recently. You can see how dirty it is. This is the before. We'll go through the different cleaning stages, what I do, and you can kind of follow along with the process. I've already applied a wash to the exterior. I've already applied the soap basically. I forgot to videotape that, but this is me doing the door jambs now. So we'll click through this, talk about what I'm doing exactly, and everything in this video is what I generally do to every car that we touch. So this is a great video description of what we do. And like I said, I'm applying a cleaner solution to the jambs of the doors and the trunk, and I'm also applying a little bit stronger solution to the wheels, rocker panel, and the front bumper. I think I've already sprayed too. But this is the exterior wash part of the vehicle before we move into the interior. I'm doing the wheels. I'll do the wheel face, the rim face, and then inside the wheel well in the barrel, we call it. And when you walk past a car with the clean barrel definitely looks nicer. And when you look into the wheels, it's nice to see that it's clean in there. Doing different types of attachments to clean these wheels. Get the brush, attach the drill there. It definitely makes it a little bit easier to cut through that grime. And all these brushes are safe on whatever I'm working on there. Those are soft brushes. Little details like getting inside the gas cap is one of the things that makes or breaks a good details when somebody opens the gas cap and they see it's nice and clean in there. I'm using a long reach soft bristle brush to get in there because that's a little tight space. And then I'm just wiping off the what I did on the exterior, getting all the water off. The water will dry and leave water spots, and it just makes the exterior not look as nice. So we're just prepping the exterior now. I'm using an air hose to blow water out of different cracks, getting all the water that I introduced off the exterior of the vehicle. And since the door jambs are dirty, I'm starting to work my way into the vehicle, cleaning out those door jambs. That tool that I'm using is a Tornador. It's really great. It shoots high pressure air and solution. If I want to spray a solution, I can turn that on and off and spray solution wherever I want it. And it's also a great tool, as you see there, for cleaning out that door jamb, because lots of stuff gets in between those cracks and crevices, and it's a lot of fun trying to wipe that out. So we just blow it out with a little solution and air there. And we'll keep clicking through here, showing you the rest of the detail. And like I said, we do this to every car that we touch. The pedals here require a super deep clean. I've tried a different. Before this clip, I was doing a nylon brush, but that didn't quite bust through it, and I moved on to a wire brush, and that started working a little better. I did eventually come back when I had the steamer running and get the steamer going, and then that brush is great for getting where the pedals meet the carpet, clean that area up. Looks like I'm doing between the seat here with the air gun, and getting under the seat, all around the seat, behind the seat, moving the seat forward, moving the seat back, lifting the seat up to get around the seat. You'll see me do this a couple times throughout the video because I'll be moving stuff around the car and I'll have to go back and clean up what I blew somewhere else. But every little bit of dust and grime is getting taken out of this car basically. This is a really great angle. It shows me working the driver cockpit area. That's a super important part of our details, is right where the driver sits, because whoever's driving the car is definitely going to see how clean or dirty it is. So if this area is really clean, it makes the whole car seem really clean. And I spend a lot of time making sure that this driver area is got a lot of detail and thought put into it. And so I'll clip through here and click through. And you'll see me looking behind the steering wheel. That's because as we drive, we eat, we put on makeup, whatever, everything that gets on our hand, basically, we deposit behind the steering wheel when we go to grab it. And you'll see me looking behind the steering wheel because I'm looking for those deposits, making sure I get all of them and take them out of the where they kind of get to build up. And I'm just working my way out of the car, making sure everything's nice and clean. And then once I leave this area, I'm pretty much done with it. I think this is a different angle of the same thing. This is just an exterior shot of me using that Tornador again, blowing all that stuff out, blowing out the stuff that's hard to get, and then coming back with a microfiber and cleaning up anything that I left behind. I think right here there was some paint. Yeah, so right here, as I was wiping it down, I noticed paint splashed up, and I went and got. I tried a couple different products, but for this paint, there was yellow paint from the road, and that little orange tool took it right off without scraping the clear coat. And it was interesting that yellow paint popped off. I've never really seen that before, but the paint would make an actual popping noise and leave the surface of the car. This is some more cleaning out that driver's side, a little bit different angle. Now I'm down in the seat basically. Cleaning out the cracks, because that's always, when you sit down, you look down, you can see there's gunk in the cracks of the seats. That's basically what I'm doing here. It's just taking a lot of TLC to that driver's seat, and then also to the liner in the ceiling there. As I'm cleaning the driver area, when that liner right above the driver's head, it always gets a little grime there, and they're super hard to clean, and the liners are actually pretty fragile too. But I moved back to the steering wheel. I must have noticed something that I missed, and then now I've got the steamer running, and I'm cleaning out that driver seatbelt. Put some solution in there, and I've steamed. At some point, I steam it. I wonder if this is the video, but cleaning off that seatbelt, steaming what I need to steam. That driver's door is pretty dirty right there where the foot kicks, so I had to take a couple different processes to clean it. And then I think this is me taking the steamer again. No, not to the pedals. At one point, I take the steamer to those pedals to get it, and that was really the trick. And yep, there I am taking the steamer to the pedals. That's really what it needed. I think I might have cut some of that out because we didn't get good footage, but I spent a lot of time getting those pedals, all that mud off there. I think this car is an East Coast car, and so it must have had that Georgia clay in it or something like that. I'm doing the seatbelt now, cleaning the seatbelt, I've got a chemical solution in the seatbelt, and I'm applying a little more chemical, and then add the steam, and then I'll take it out with that microfiber. Those microfibers are dry that I'm using, those rags, and they'll suck the oil and cleaning solution out that's been deposited onto that seat belt. So we're cleaning the seat belt, we're making it sterile, and when you wrap it around you, you're going to see that there's a nice clean seat belt, no more grime on it. This is the trunk, pretty standard. We're going to vacuum it out real quick. Nothing special here, but you do see a transformation from a once dirty trunk to clean. There's some staining there, so I did some spot treatment, a wet rag with a little solution on it that's safe for interiors, and that spot treatment came right up, and we're doing a little blending, make sure that we're blending everything with the spot treatment. But this trunk cleaned up really nice. I even went deep below the barrier they put up, and that toolkit was in my hand, was really dirty, and I took a lot of time to actually clean it, so that if you ever have to use that toolkit again, it's not grimy. But let's see, that's what it looks like after. It's nice and clean. This is the passenger side. I'm vacuuming up here and getting into the back, using that air tool to blow stuff out, move that dirt to where I can vacuum it. And you'll see this car is kind of transforming to cleaner and cleaner and cleaner as we move forward through this. I'm doing the same headliner cleaning process that I did to the other side. Right here, right when you get in and out of the door, that headliner always builds up gunk for whatever reason, people touching it, and it's very porous, so it will get gunk built up in it. But we do a couple different cleaning procedures, and we can clean it right out and make it look real fresh and new again. But that's I'm doing the back seats, doing the wipe down the seats there, and then this is a different angle of me doing the passenger side, vacuuming it out, using the air tool again, more vacuuming, more air tool, move the seat forward, move the seat back, just getting all the grime out of there. Changing out my rags, make sure I've got a nice clean rag. Notice the rag's on the dash there, so I don't have to do much moving. And this is me steam cleaning the seat belt again, getting all that grime off, taking the moisture out that I just deposited with the rag. So add moisture in solution, take it off, add moisture, solution, take it off. We try to return the car as dry as possible, but unfortunately sometimes we do have some moisture buildup in there. But that's it. That's a quick rundown of everything we do. Feel free to text, call, message, sequoiadetail.com, Sequoia Detail on Google. You can get a hold of me. But this is the kind of the final. After everything was said and done, it's really clean. Did a really good job. Really happy with it. Would love to do this to anybody's vehicle that's in the area. I think I took a couple pictures too. So there's a picture after. And there's a before. I forgot to say good before. And then there's the after there. Okay. Thanks so much for going through this with me. In the future, my editing is going to get better. And hopefully we'll find some real great cars for us to get cleaned together. Okay. Thanks for everything.